Bro, we gotta work on your broadcasting. You gotta work on your broadcasting.
Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Atlantic Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bulldogs offense will start this game off with the football. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend.
Damn, it's raining.
Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Evans. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They send the tight end in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior
why he not boozing, bro?
and making the stop after a short gain. The Bulldogs hope to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Moving away from pressure. He's got this down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down.
Oh my God! Really?
This is the most annoying thing in the world
Wow.
for defense is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket and he takes off and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to do.
He holding me.
Where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to pass, it's Coleman Hope. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
I ain't see y'all calling me, dog.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After another clutch third down.
Do it work on the Samsung TV?
Does it work? Yeah, my TV's downstairs, too. I have it directly downloaded on the TV.
So, Ken, all you got to do is download on it then.
Hold on. What do you, the startup or the other thing? The startup don't go directly on the TV. It only goes on the
TV. To stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
On my TV.
On Samsung?
I got a
Fire Stick.
Nah, I got a Google TV.
Oh, you got Google TV. See, I didn't know that, so that's good to know. So Google TV's good. Are you saying the Android engine? They have the Android engine?
I believe so.
Yo, bro. What app store you go to?
So don't make me lie. I'm playing the game now, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's like Prince, dog. Yeah, you're just like them, dog. I told you guys 2 weeks ago. I said, hey, it started now. Let's try to cover shoot this shit before the season starts.
Here he comes from inside his own
That's not all y'all calling me. Not calling me. You call me. You call me early this morning.
Look, I got to figure it out easy. Them niggas, I don't know. Them niggas, them old heads, they don't know how to use technology, bro.
It was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it hit the balls.
I think the startup, pretty good.
Really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that.
I think it's quick.
You start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him.
Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough.
So both leagues are waiting on you, so.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage. That's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you're out wide unless wide receivers. Yes.
So I text you in 4 group chats.
Blocking, staying on their guys. Doing a good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Yeah, I thought he was good, dog. When he threw that first ball, I said, I ain't watching this shit. Let me go play my game.
The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss in the
I
last
argued with
play.
Benny yesterday, dog. I argued with him. And he was right the whole time. That bitch sucked.
Not the biggest play in the world,
You
but
see
it's
him
one that can
they
set
don't tell
that
me
tone as he
what
bangs his
Nah,
way
they
out
love,
to the
dog.
38. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Henry. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Might be changing the route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. With the catch, it's Carr. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's McGee. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Catch in the middle, it's Carr. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll try the left side. And they keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He might want another play. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Touchdown Owls! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down, looking for more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next one.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed in the middle. It's Terrell. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense, applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Ings got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The inside handoff. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Dropping back, it's Croman home. Throws to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing the guy can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors.
Fucking no awareness,
guys. Every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one tonight?
No fucking awareness.
UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Illinois. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Leaves it with the running back. Creates a little space. It's a seam wide open. Doing some serious work on the ground. Out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. And the Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for a crease. It's Burks. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Got a man. It's Card. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Henry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Florida Atlantic trying to get it in from the red zone. The offense changing the play. From the gun on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Zimmerman. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on fourth down. They'll run for it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be sacked. And this defense preserves the lead, and the offense is still down by 1. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. Finds his man. It's Perry. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle.
Jesus Christ, dog.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Riley. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabs it in the middle. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Looking downfield on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions or force fourth down.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Gives it on the option. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll start this drive going to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. He clearly doesn't believe in punting, going for it this close to his own end zone. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking to pass. It's Croman Hope. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Now, this is exactly what you need to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you've got to create some momentum. You've got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Here's the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And here comes the field goal unit. The official says no good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They believe they can run right here. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Spits it out to the back. Hits the open man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Florida Atlantic has the offense coming. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They want to run it left here. Shakes off the defender. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Excellent.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. And you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
The play action fake. Bring in the heat. He's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
What the fuck? Why are you moving in?
Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The run from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Bulldogs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope.
Oh my goodness.
Across the 25, he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Gets the back moving. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They take the lead with the 6. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And
Been a dogfight over here, man.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Got it in the middle. It's Terrell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Turning it on. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They're going to ride this running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Terrell. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go right back to him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Riley.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Quick spin on the run. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. And the defense, got him at the 27.
One of the things I hated as a quarterback was the blitzes from the inside linebackers, because those guys end up in your hip pocket quickly. It's really hard to step into throws when you've got inside linebackers bringing the heat.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Quick slant complete. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. What a play by this defense. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down.
Yeah, And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Gets it out quickly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game. This game is obviously out of hand, but I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Makes the grab. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
And the Owls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Just keeps slinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Zimmerman. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Owls want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
He fires a bullet to the right. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just
It's
couldn't
just
find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
okay, what year we in, bro?
There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had. Plays
What year
to be
we
made.
in?
At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough. And any of
This
the
team is
phases
worse.
on any side of the football. So David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this
Damn.
game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away.
Niggas ain't got no awareness, no heart, no nothing, dog.
A lot of times most teams refocus and they get
I just want to kill other people on tape.
So watch the tape.
Oh shit, you winning?
And go attack it in practice.
I won.
That dog won, baby.
I did one on my week, but I trying to turn this shit around.
These kids ain't got no heart, dog.
Play the best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They've been against some results.
Oh.
Big intimidating. Get his legs, get his foot back. That everything going to use stuff.